866-888-5449. Jimmy Lakey at iHeartMedia.com. Facebook.com/Jimmy Lakey fan page. Twitter and Truth Social are both just my name, Jimmy Lakey. All right. I want to welcome into the program, friend of the show. He's the founder and also the big boss at Liberty Common Schools in northern Colorado, one of the best regularly when it comes to testing for students and college entrance exams and et cetera. It's Bob Schaffer on the hotline now. Can somebody help me push that button? There we go. Bob Schaffer, how are you? Good morning, sir.
I'm doing great, Jimmy. Thank you. Good morning.
I got some news from you, and I see you sent this over to me, and my mouth dropped open. There's usually a waiting list of people wanting to get into Liberty Common School, a charter school in Fort Collins, but you've expanded with a new facility, and now I'm understanding that you say, hey, parents, if you've been trying to get your kid in, we have some space.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we still have a waiting list, and it's pretty large. That's between two campuses, however, and with the expansion of our school at our new campus, and it's at the southwest part of town, it's kind of a rare opportunity for us. There are some seats open as we head into the school year in the third and fourth grade in particular, and so we want to get the word out that, get them, take them. This is a rare chance to get into the school without having to wait in line or be determined as a function of our lottery whether to get in. So if there's a third grader or fourth grader who's interested in getting into Colorado, arguably Colorado's best school if you go by test scores, then this is the time to do it. So we want to get that word out, and grateful for the chance to talk about the expansion and the success that we're having here at Liberty Common School, and just the opportunity for more families in our community to be a part of it.
Now, the new expansion of the campus, we talked about Hedge on the show right after it was announced that you had done this. You've named it the Aristotle campus, and it's located at 2130 Horsetooth Road, and that's where you have some of the spaces open, especially in third and fourth grade. Talk about how at Liberty Common Elementary School is different than maybe a traditional elementary school, because obviously by the time these kids get to high school, they're performing some of the top exams on entrance exams you could ever do. What's the different approach to elementary education? It
is the let's just say the rigidity of just the careful planning of our curriculum, and curriculum is everything in a school. Of course, professional classroom instructors matter a lot too, but let me state it as a function of contrast, and that is what you've been reporting, and just parents in public schools throughout the country have just been discussing lately some of the alarming things they're learning that have been going on in their child's school, and let's just say on non-academic lessons and emphasis and curriculum and coaching of students. And at a school like Liberty's, we use what's called the core knowledge curriculum. It has been around for many, many years. It's really designed for the inner city, but it is a very carefully scoped and sequenced curriculum. It does not allow for time for anything other than an academic emphasis. And when we say academic, we mean all the book learning, of course, but there's character education that goes along with this. We focus very deeply and purposefully on developing virtue and character of our students. And so the curriculum is sequenced up in a very careful way over 8 years, which leads us to our high school curriculum, which is college preparatory in nature. It's classically oriented. And there's an exponential factor associated with a well-organized, well-delivered curriculum that we're able to do at the school because of its design, because of our charter as a nature. We're a charter school, so we're a public school. We're chartered by the Poudre School District, but we're independent in how we operate, how we govern the school, and so many of the social engineering goals that are now very commonplace in regular public schools We avoid that, and we avoid that because it's not our mission, and our mission is academics and character development and developing virtue in our students and accelerating them over the course of their academic journey, so that and that's how we end up with the highest college readiness scores year in and year out, and have since we opened up our high school.
Third and fourth grade parents especially, but any of you, if you want more information on, again, the new Aristotle campus is a new Southwest campus for Liberty Common. They have a couple of spaces open, and you're having some upcoming information nights, and I believe those are this Thursday is going to be one at 6:30, next Tuesday at 6:30. You've got several information nights, and if folks want to learn more about the Liberty Common School expansion, if they want to immediately reach out and say, hey, I got a third grader, I got a fourth grader, sign me up, how do they do all that?
Yeah, so there's a couple things to do. One, go to our website. It's www.libertycommon.org, and there are all of our public information nights are there. And most of our openings now are at our Aristotle campus that you mentioned. K through 4, kindergarten through fourth grade at the Aristotle campus, but we've got openings from time to time and throughout the whole school. So it's a good idea, no matter what your grade is, if you're interested in the school, to go to the website, click around, learn more about the school there. There is information there about how to enter our lottery, and you can do that right now. You elevate your position on the lottery by attending one of our public information nights, and that's just an effort by the school to make sure that parents really want what we're doing here. The school, admittedly, is not for everyone. There are some people who do not want an ambitious school. They don't want their kids doing homework or things of that sort, and so it's not a school that is impossible. Don't get me wrong, but we have homework. We do not do social promotion here at the school. We have a dress code. We have some disciplinary expectations, things of that sort. So the school's not for every family, clearly, and we want people to come to the public information nights to discern whether it is for their children. And fortunately, for the vast majority of families who are interested and who attend, that they end up enrolling and getting their kids into the school. So, but we just want to make sure that there's an incentive for attending a public information night early on. So yes, we've got 4 of them coming up, and that's just at the Aristotle campus. We've got and you can attend a public information night at any of our campuses. It's the same presentation, but we're doing 4 concentrated here in the next couple of weeks as we get closer to the start of the next school year here at the Aristotle campus, where we have the most openings right now.
The next one is Thursday, August the 11th, this Thursday at 6:30, the Aristotle campus, 2130 Horstworth Road in Fort Collins. It's the newly expanded campus of Liberty Common School Public Information Night, and they have some space in that campus, which is kind of unusual. And if you want information, libertycommon.org, libertycommon.org. Bob Schaffer, I appreciate you hopping on. We'll talk again this week and talk to some other people from Liberty Common to try to get the word out, because, again, we're the top states in the school. We might as well make it accessible to as many people that want access to say, wow, I have an opportunity that's quite unusual. So we'll get the word out this week. We'll talk again.
Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate it.
Bob Schaffer, libertycommon.org. Their first information night of the Aristotle campus, their new campus, is this Thursday, August the 11th. To go to libertycommon.org and find out all about their public information nights. I've got to take a break. It's News Talk 600 KCOL.